hasn't really started boiling yet. It's boiling around the edges, but not in the center yet.
So what have you got in there?
What do we have in there? So far we have 10 gallons of applesauce and a half a gallon of cider and a half a gallon of beer.
How long does this take to boil? How long does it take to cook?
It's going to take about 4.5 hours of actually boiling. So it's getting real close, but we're not quite there yet.
And you started the fire first, and then brought it up, and
yeah, we built the fire and then made sort of a bed of coals, and then we set the kettle on. I think we can consider this.
That's quite a kettle. Where'd you get that?
I got it off of eBay.
No kidding.
Yeah. It was supposed to be in perfect condition, and when I got it, it did have some holes in it, so I had it repaired. There's a guy on Friday Harbor that specializes in repairing copper. And fixed it for me.
That's great. So what's the advantage of copper?
I'm sorry?
The advantage of copper, it keeps its heat?
It distributes the heat more evenly, and the applesauce, the acid in the applesauce doesn't react with it.
Oh, yes.
Or like cast iron. You can use cast iron for things like meat and other things, corn. But for applesauce, you use copper.
Now, did you make that stir?
Yes, I did. Yeah, it's got.
Oh, look at the paddle.
In it,
so the holes in the paddle, and
yeah, that it just helps to move the applesauce around more. You just have to stir it constantly.
So how do you keep it from boiling over, or know how much to put in?
It does boil over.
Oh, yeah. It's okay, there's plenty there. Huh?
Yeah. Basically condensing it down. We want to cook it down to about 1/3.
Take off the...
And then we add sugar, and brown sugar, and cinnamon, and Karo syrup. And boil it for about another 45 minutes.
Amazing.
And it'll be done.
Apple butter.
Yeah.
This is an old recipe. Is it a German recipe, or?
It's Kay's mother's recipe.
Oh, fantastic.
Well, we're getting a little bit hot. If you want to move some of the wood away just a little bit, you just have to sort of regulate it.
And they lasted about, we get the cheaper ones, they lasted about 5 years. We couldn't have them fires in the wall.
The sugar, and that way when you put it in, it doesn't clump up.
Oh, so cinnamon and sugar, what proportions do you use?
Oh, we use a half a pound of cinnamon for 10 gallons of applesauce. And 20 pounds of white sugar.
That's great.
And then some brown sugar.
Yeah.
And some brown sugar?
1 pound.
No, you're not in my way.
The reason we do the cinnamon together with the sugar is if you put the cinnamon in by itself, it just gets all clumpy and you can hardly get it to break up. But if you mix it with the sugar, then it doesn't.
This is brown sugar, white sugar, cinnamon. I guess that's it. Yeah. Yeah. Do you have to do it a little at a time?
Things like making cider and apple butter and all that are just a little bit of a tricky business.
I will help you do your butter.
Yeah, a little
I put it in bun, Billy. I don't know how to bun it.
ashes.
The coat is wet, Dad.
What kind of wood you used actually
Spinner, right?
flavors the apple butter.
I don't know. 2 drips dropped on me.
I don't know, they used it.
3 or 4 drips just dropped on me now.
I think I'm almost done actually.
Mom starts to grab the hot dog.
A Karo syrup.
By the way, when we're done, we're giving everybody a jar of apple butter, so don't leave without it.
This what?
Let me grab it.
It's not tipping. Here, I'll try and pull and we'll see what happens. Yeah. I was just going to stir it for a minute longer.
UPS and yourself the
I know. What they do is, the young boys do it. All the young boys converge upon the kettle and they hose it out and then they take salt and vinegar and scrub it shiny clean when it's all done. And the canning is all done. It's all canned right there on the spot.
That's right in
Because the jars are all
that's right in
hot.
that van.
And then it's all put away and everybody divides up their applesauce and packs it in their cars and away they go.
Is it an outdoor operation?
Huh?
Is it an outdoor operation?
Yes, the whole thing. And they have the jars all hot and ready so it's canned immediately as soon as it comes out.
Just seals.
And they each bring a certain amount of ingredients. They have it all divided out. And when they go home, they have their winter supply of apple butter all divided out. And the boys do all the cleanup.
Isn't that yummy? It is good.
Did you try making pumpkin butter? Not yet.